Alright, so before this video starts, I'd just like to apologize for my tone of voice. I'm a little bit sick right now. I'm gonna sound a little deeper and a little, rougher, but it is what it is. It's not like... It is what it is. I mean, my microphone's already bad enough that you probably won't notice, so we should be fine. So, I built a ship recently. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Probably some Russian city or something. But it's got a lot of railguns, and it does a lot of damage. And, I'm just gonna go and show it off. Just, boast and stuff. So, yeah, exterior, then the pretty much non-existent interior. Here we go. So, starting at the front, we've got, this sort of staggered shape here with these two kind of rounded off boxes up at the top and the bottom. I thought of this when I was building the ship, and I'm like, yeah, this could work. And then I put it in, and it worked even better than I thought it would, which was nice. And these are basically just spots where the railguns can come out. I mean, there's a little hole here, and there's spots here and pretty much everywhere you look, there's rail guns on this thing. And up here, we've got more rail guns, and then inside this little crevice, we've got, would you look at that, yet even more rail guns. There's a lot of rail guns. Over here on the side, continuing the theme, we have more rail guns, and then finally over here on the side, we have yet even more rail guns. Moving across the top, I don't know, we got this sort of evenly staggered out, very slight angle here. The idea is that by painting it white, I can mask sort of this jutted out armored area, which hides these railguns. So that way it allows the ship to look sleeker than it actually does in building, which is nice. It's just kind of flat up here because railguns, they're just under here. So you just have to deal with it. And then we get to back here where I decided, hey, I want to put some guns. I think I've gone back far enough. Then I decided I could put even more guns, so I added even more guns. And now there's just 6 guns in this pentagon shape here, which is kind of spammy, and I'm probably going to take them off if I want to get it under 20k PCU. Then moving down the side, we've got yet even more guns. We've got these 3 artillery turrets here, and then this one all the way down here on the bottom. This thing has 16 artillery turrets in total, which is slightly under-armed artillery-wise for a ship of its size, but it makes up for it with its sheer amount of railguns. Coming to the back, we've got just your standard thrust pack with a lot of thrusters and stuff, and then also jump drives down here. I could have put another set of thrusters down here, but it looks really off compared to these thrusters up here, and I just don't like the way it looks, so I decided, hey, I'll just replace it with jump drives, then we'll have a lot of jump drives, and it'll be nice. Moving along onto this side here, we got these weird panel things here, which kind of break style. I might want to change that. They are what they are. And then we've got more of this textured white and red stuff. The bottom of the ship is pretty much defined by long lines of hydrogen thrusters. On the sides, this is the only place I could put these hydrogen thrusters, so they're there. And then the center, of course, it's the center hydrogen thrusters. It's very flat on the bottom, aside from those turrets there. So it's just really bricky. And then the main reason why it's super flat is the common theme of more railguns has surfaced once again, as we have not just 3 railguns here, but we also have 3 railguns under here. So there's just a lot of flat armor that needs to be added, and that's why this bottom is just really flat in general. If we pull the sun around a little bit, you can just see how flat it is and how square it is. And unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about that if I want to keep its firepower. And then it just kind of tapers into the nose here. So that's about it for the exterior of the ship. Going inside, as if there's any inside to go into, it's really just an airlock, a double-sided airlock with a survival kit inside of it. It's not much. It's just this tiny room here, and then you can go down from here into the CIC, which isn't that big. It's just a programmable block, and a seat here. But if we want to get into the seat, we can get control of the ship now. And we can see that it's got decent forward thrust, but suboptimal reverse thrust. Pretty bad side thrust, but and terrible down thrust. But most importantly, it has a ridiculous amount of upthrust, as with most of my ships, which should allow it to dodge artillery turrets at a pretty close range. And of course, the defining feature of the ship, which is its firepower, can be showcased with this salvo. There you go. If the enemy ship is dead, we can even test it against another grid. So here in front of me, I have a ship made by Virgil. They're a very, very good builder, and they make beautiful ships. But unfortunately, this one has found itself in the crossfire of my ship up there, and I'm just gonna fire all the railguns at once and see what happens. Oh boy, it appears as if the ship has been split into multiple pieces. That's always a bad sign if you're a pilot. But I'd say that the mission was a success. We absolutely obliterated Virgil's ship as much as it hurt me to do so. So yeah, that's pretty much a demonstration of the firepower of this beast. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. There's going to be two links in the description, the one for the ship and then the one for the ship which is optimized to fit under 20k PCU. So that way you can build it and use it in survival in a lot of refinery and stuff. So it will be a little bit more useful in like a server setting. Anyways, yeah. Bye.